Hey y'all, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate taking time out of y'all's busy schedule to stop in and see what it is I'm up to. I went to my daughter's house the other night for dinner. It's a kind of a standing thing I do every Thursday night. My oldest daughter, the one's got five boys. So the other night she was actually making dinner. I didn't cook, but I did pictures and whatnot, and anyway, I went ahead and I did this slideshow. It came out okay, I think. Y'all let me know what you think. So let's get on with it, all right? I went to my daughter's for dinner the other night, and I didn't do a video. I did pictures, and I'm going to try to do a slideshow. I've done this once or twice before, running a slideshow on my PC and recording a video as I talk on my phone. So we had this is something that my daughter came up with several years ago, kind of a spur of the moment, which is how a lot of family type recipes end up becoming real, you know. I mean, we've had tuna casseroles in the past. You just add tuna fish to, you know, macaroni and cheese. She decided to use crab cakes one night, and it was a huge hit. And there's a reason it was a huge hit, because it's good. I mean, it's really good. So anyway, she started out, she used Velveeta shells and cheese. She actually used 2 packages of that. And here she has Fisherman's Wharf crab cakes. These are really good crab cakes. I'm pretty I'm judgmental about crab cakes. It's one of the first things I order when I go to a new seafood restaurant. And if they don't have a good crab cake, I don't go back. Excuse me. I eat these all the time. So basically, you know, season up your water, boil your noodles up, and crumble up the crab cakes and brown them up a little bit. And she still just uses salted water. She doesn't really pay a whole lot of attention to me, and I guess in this instance it doesn't make a whole lot of difference. Usually when I season water, I put seasoning in it. I grew up watching an old Italian lady make pasta, and she put in garlic and oregano and rosemary and onion and pepper, and she seasons the water. It wasn't just salt. So it kind of makes me laugh when these TV cooks all say season the water well, and then they just throw in a handful of salt. That's just salting it. And considering that I'm supposed to be on a low sodium diet, although I don't pay that much attention to it, yeah, I go easy on the salt. But I've always used, like I said, the recipe, or I've always followed what the old Italian grandma used to do. So once it's done, I mean, you know, it's Velveeta, so you get that liquid gold. And this picture didn't turn out real well, but it's, you know, it is what it is. So, and of course you got the mice. They got to be right there. And cheese, cheese, cheese. Did I put them in twice? Okay. Added into the Velveeta cheese. She used cream cheese and some sour cream. And over here in this part is some leftover chicken casserole, which is shredded chicken, macaroni and cheese, and peas. There was about 2 cups of that, and she added that in because my oldest grandson's friend was helping him work on the car and was going to stay for dinner, so mixed it all together, and you really couldn't tell. It all tasted good. Now once you get to this point, you start adding in more shredded cheese, stir that all in well, and then top with more cheese. I wonder why this is good. Now we come to the greens. Oh my God, I love spinach. I always have. I eat it raw. I have frozen spinach. I have canned spinach. I love spinach. She takes the cans of spinach. She's also done it with the frozen. She doesn't even drain it. She adds cream cheese, a little bit of sour cream, and more cheese blend. And I'm not sure what she used this time. It's, do whatever suits your fancy, whatever you have. And portions are, it's this much looks like it's going to work, so that's what you use. You put it all in a pan and kind of bring it up to heat and get it all to marry up and meld together, and this is kind of what you end up with. A full dish of crab cake casserole and some of the best spinach you will ever taste. This stuff is unbelievable, I tell you what. Of course, the little guys totally enjoy eating. For mine, I add an extra vegetable. That's that red stuff comes in a bottle. Ketchup. I also add some hot sauce. In this case, it would have been Earl's Roasted Ghost. In here, I have it's spicy V8 juice, and I also added some Earl's into that. And then this is just as I started. Yeah, I was eating. So there we go. I will cut off here and do an intro and meld all this back together again. Well, there you go. What do you think of the way my workaround? I know there's got to be a way that I can do a slideshow and talk over on the phone. Green flies are out. Gotta get out of here. Erica from Erica's Life actually told me about that a while ago, but I wasn't able to make that thing work on my phone. So that's more just me not knowing what the heck I'm doing. Anyhow, let me know what you think, folks. Give me a thumbs down or a thumbs up. Leave me a comment wherever it is y'all leave comments on your internet access device of choice. If you'd like to share me around on your social media, that would be fandoculous. If you want to check me out on Facebook, there'll be a link in the description box wherever that happens to be in your device of choice. Breast cancer is an insidious disease, people. It doesn't care. It affects men, women, young, old, rich, poor. So if something doesn't feel right, just get it checked out. That's not just breast cancer. Cancers of all types are insidious. Shout out to anybody that's going through it or knows somebody that's going through it. Terrible. If your loved ones are nearby, give them a kiss and a hug. If they're not, give them a call. Hit them up on Facebook. Let them know you think about them. Let them know you love them. We're not promised tomorrow, people. You never know when you're not going to get another chance. If you're estranged, forgive, forget, apologize. Don't miss the chance. Till I see y'all again, hope you have a fandoculous day. Sláinte, y'all. Bye-bye.